Hello, and welcome to This, Not That, the quick marketing minute program that gives you advice and ideas and suggestions and tried and true methods to grow your small business as a second act entrepreneur. So, if you don't know me, I'm Alisa Connor. I own Alisa Connor Consulting. And for the last, I don't know, about 20 years, I have been studying marketing, implementing marketing, and working with others to grow their businesses using strategic marketing. Normally, I have a co host with the show. I'm not sure what happened with her, but if she pops in, I will let her on. And if not, I'll follow up with her later. But today's show is all about how to turn your business to black during December. Now, Black Friday was created, for those of you that don't know, to bring retail businesses into the black, meaning that we're at the point where they're making money. So pretty much all year long, they're not making money; they're in the red. And so it has become a great time to run promotions and run sales and all of those things. But I wanted to talk to you about opportunities that don't necessarily mean you have to cut prices or offer big discounts. Of course, that's an opportunity for you to do that if you want to in your business, but sometimes cutting prices doesn't really benefit us in the long run, because what it does is it attracts people who are looking for things to be discounted or cheap, and then they don't value your experience, your expertise, and what you do. And so I'm not a big fan of cutting prices. Now, if you have a product-based business, this may or may not apply to your business, because I usually work with service-oriented entrepreneurs. So, what are some things? I made a list, so we would have a few things to talk about, but what are some things that you can do? Well, the first and most obvious is to create a holiday promotion of some type. So, if you're a coach or a consultant or an online course creator, maybe you have a promotion that you're running to sell services. Of course, most people don't want to sign up for coaching. So, what can you do with your coaching package that maybe gets them a result that they're looking for either in Q4 or at the beginning of next year? And how can you package that in a way that entices them to spend the money now? Now, one thing that we don't think about often when we're creating promotions and stuff for the end of the year is that people are often trying to look for things that they can invest in so that they can utilize, some extra funds in their business and not have to pay extra taxes on them coming in 2023 or the following year, depending on when you're watching this. So when you create a promotion and an offer and you put it out there, that's step number one. And a lot of times people don't do that. They're afraid to do it, or they think it's too late in the year or whatever it might be. And it's not. You can put this together and you can do it really quickly, and it doesn't have to be complicated. So look at what you're offering right now. See how you can put it together as a package or as something that you could, maybe provide a little bit extra value for the end of the year, and see how many people you can get in there. One of the ways to do that is to create urgency, like only have that package available through the end of the year. And so if you're going to do that, maybe the deadline is the day after Black Friday. That's why Black Friday works so well, is because so many people have promotions that they're running, but there's a limited time for that promotion. It's only through Black Friday or Black Friday weekend or whatever that might be. And so that's one of the reasons it works. So utilize that in your business. Don't create false scarcity, of course, but create something that you really only have a limited amount of space, or it's only available for a limited amount of time, or whatever that is. And then for the love of Pete, put it out there and promote it. So that's tip number one. Tip number two is to go back and look at all of the people that you've connected with for the past year and see who became, which leads became a customer, which leads did not, and what can you provide to those people that were either leads that didn't work with you for one reason or another. And if you have tracked that in your CRM, then your job is super easy. And if not, then this is a great time to reach out and see where those people are on their journey, and perhaps they're ready to move forward with you now. But also look at your existing customers and what can you provide to them that's going to get them one step further on their journey before the end of the year. And so that means thinking outside the box a little bit, maybe you repurpose some of the things that you already do, or you put them into a new format so that you can sell that offer to people that have already bought from you, which is 10 times easier because those people have bought from you once and you don't have to overcome the trust factor. And so look at that, look at your people. And then if nothing else, this is a great excuse to get back in touch with people. And a lot of people don't take advantage of that. And it's kind of astonishing to me because this is a great time to reach out, and even with no direct agenda behind why you're reaching out to them, but reaching out and just saying, hey, I wanted to reconnect with you, wish you a happy holiday season, see how things are going in your business, and make it very authentic, because then you have the opportunity to question them, see where they're at, and see what you could possibly provide to them as a service or product offering or whatever that might be in your business. And it's a great place to do, as a bonus, some additional research on what your ideal clients are wanting, so that when you're going into next year, you have a good feel for what people are asking for, where they're at in their business, and what they need, without randomly creating a program that you think they need without doing any research behind that program. So that is tip number 2, is to reconnect with your current leads and with people that you've already done business with. And then the last one I have for you today is to take a deep breath and relax. This is a holiday season. Everybody is so busy. They have so many things going on. And so one of the ways you can do that is to come up with a package or a promotion or some kind of offer for your audience that you sell now and you actually deliver at the beginning of the next year. And this may seem a little, I don't know, challenging for some of my coaching people, but what's really nice is that if you communicate with your audience and let them know, hey, you're getting this promotional deal because it's, you're deciding to invest before the end of the year, but I'm taking the pressure off. Like, we don't need to implement this. You don't need to start on it. You don't need to add one more thing into your holiday agenda of to-do lists. And we will actually not be working on this until the beginning of next year, which is going to help you with A, B, C, and D. And so you can create that promotion, but just know that the delivering of it not only helps you to not have to power through the end of the year and try and figure out how to do that and deliver that, but it also is going to help your ideal client, because it's going to take the pressure off of them having to do one more thing and add one more thing to their to-do list before the holiday season. So that's your marketing minute. It was short, sweet. I would love to know what questions, what comments you have. If you want to leave them in the link below. And if you have questions that you want answered about marketing strategy, about email marketing, about sales funnel creation, or any of those things, leave them in the comments, because I'm always looking for topics to talk about. Hopefully my cohort will be here next week. I'm sure something happened. She just got a brand new puppy, and she will be back with me next week. In the meantime, let's just do a recap of what we talked about. Number 1 is to create a specific promotion for the holidays. Number 2 is to reconnect with your audience, with your people that you have spoken with before or that are current clients. And number 3 is to take a deep breath, relax, know you can sell something right now and not have to deliver it until after the new year comes shining through. So in the meantime, I hope you have a great week. And if you have comments or questions, please leave them and we will answer those, or I will answer them in an upcoming episode. And I will plan on seeing you next week. Take care, stay healthy, and be well.